Hello! It's time to learn English with Teacher Iya. Let's learn about cultures and traditions. Let's learn about some vocabularies. Tradition, tradition. Customs, customs. Allow, allow. Permission, permission. Band, band. Prohibit, prohibit. Boycott, boycott. Authorize, authorize. Censor, censor. Exile, exile. Water throwing festival.
To ban. Water throwing festival. If you are visiting Thailand in April, it might be a good idea to take an umbrella with you. Why? Well, although April is the hottest month in Thailand, it is also when Thais, on the 13th of April, celebrate New Year. How do they celebrate it? By dousing people with water. Originally, the Thais gently poured water over each other's hands as a sign of respect. This then developed into young people throwing water at each other to relieve the heat. Today, however, young people run or drive through the streets with buckets of water or enormous water guns and throw water at anybody they see. So, if you don't want to get soaked, don't stand in the street. Fortunately, there are some rules. Firstly, participants mustn't throw water at elderly people. Secondly, they mustn't touch people. Thirdly, they mustn't throw water at car drivers. Every year, people get killed or injured in road accidents during the festival, and some people want to ban it.
Where and when do Thai people celebrate water throwing festival? Why do Thais celebrate the water throwing festival on April? How do the Thai people celebrate the New Year? What are the rules to follow in water throwing festival? Tell us your experience about the water throwing festival. Cheese rolling.
Cheese rolling. Nobody knows exactly when this tradition at Cooper's Hill in the centre of England started, but it was centuries ago. The rules are simple. You have to chase a large round cheese down a very steep hill. This dangerous event takes place every year at the end of May. Participants often break limbs or suffer from concussion, and even the spectators are at risk. One year, a cheese soared into the air and hit a 59-year-old grandmother on the head. 1997 was a particularly bad year for casualties. Up to 37 people were injured. So, in 1998, the local authorities banned the cheese rolling. However, because of all the protests, the ban only lasted a year, and the tradition started again in 1999. To reduce the number of injuries, participants and spectators had to obey a few simple safety rules. Even so, about 12 people a year get injured.
Where does the cheese rolling tradition happen? What do participants chase after? Why is the cheese rolling dangerous? What are the rules to follow in cheese rolling? If you are given a chance to be invited to join the cheese rolling tradition, would you participate? Why or why not? Bull running.
Bull running. It is the most famous part of the Fiesta de San Fermin, a week-long festival that is held every July in Pamplona, Spain. Every morning at 8 o'clock, participants run through the streets in front of a small herd of 6 bulls, each about 600 kilos. Anybody can take part. You needn't sign up. You just have to stand in the street and wait for the bulls. However, most participants wear white clothes with a red handkerchief tied around their necks. The event is extremely dangerous. In 2004, 8 participants were injured when the bulls caught them with their horns. All spectators must stay behind the double line of fences along the road. This is because the participants need to leap over the first line of fences into an empty space to escape from the bulls. Each year, there are people who want to ban the bull running. They aren't concerned about the number of injuries to the participants. They're protesting because after the bull running, the bulls are killed in bullfights.
Where does the bull running festival happen? How do people play in the bull running festival? Why is the bull running dangerous? What must the spectators do while watching the bull running festival? If you are given a chance to be invited to join the bull running festival, would you participate? Why or why not? What's the word? Choose your answers from the highlighted words that we have just read. Number 1. To jump. To jump. Number 2. With a gradient that rises or falls very quickly. With a gradient that rises or falls very quickly. Number 3. Made a liquid flow from a container. Made a liquid flow from a container. Number 4. To join a course, an organization, or an event. To join a course, an organization, or an event. Number 5. To run after someone or something so you can catch them. To run after someone or something so you can catch them. Number 6. Rose high in the sky. Rose high in the sky. Number 7. Fastened by pulling 2 ends together. Fastened by pulling 2 ends together. Number 8. Covering someone or something with liquid. Covering someone or something with liquid. Number 9. 2 hard-pointed parts that grow on the heads of some animals. 2 hard-pointed parts that grow on the heads of some animals. Number 10. To make an unpleasant situation better. To make an unpleasant situation better. Number 11. The feeling that someone is important and that you should be polite to them. The feeling that someone is important and that you should be polite to them. Number 12. A head injury that makes people lose consciousness. A head injury that makes people lose consciousness. Number 13. Old. Old. Number 14. Actions that show that people are against something. Actions that show that people are against something. Number 15. A group of animals that live and eat together. A group of animals that live and eat together. For your homework, homework, read the questions and write your answers on your English notebook. Which event do you think is the most dangerous and why? Which event do you think is the most dangerous and why? Why do you think some people like to take part in the dangerous events? Why do you think some people like to take part in the dangerous events? The three events we just learned are traditions. Do people in your country take part in any dangerous events or traditions? The three events we just learned are traditions. Do people in your country take part in any dangerous events or traditions? Hope you've learned something. Thank you very much.